When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
This is the Weekend Check-In from the Modern Taoist with Kip Man. Join the absolutely free Modern Taoist community on Patreon at patreon.com/The Modern Taoist. And now, Kip Man.
Hello, and welcome to the Weekend Check-In. For the Modern Taoist, my name is Kip Man. Hope you're having a great week. We've now passed the 1 year mark, and thank you for everybody. Lots of you reached out and did congratulations and happy birthday or anniversary or whatever you want to call it. And I appreciate that. Super nice of you. And I got a lot of great comments that we're now doing video. Apparently the people that were wanting it are happy now. And the people that didn't care one way or the other, well, they don't care one way or the other. So it was a very Taoist way to be. I got to thinking this week when we were putting together the next few episodes that are coming up, the month ahead. And the weekend check-in ones, I don't ever plan ahead of time. They kind of come to me on, Thursday night. The other ones are a little more planned out, and I have a list of topics and a kind of an order that I want to do them in, stuff like that. But it occurred to me when I was thinking about the weekend check-in this week that we talk about the Tao in ways of that they've always talked about it, that Lao Tzu talked about it, that Zhuangzi talked about it, that all the Taoist sages talked about it, with the rivers and the mountains and the nature, and which is great. That's exactly what it is. But the Tao is all around. It's all around. And since this is the Modern Taoist podcast, I want to tell you a few things. It's a little more modern ways of places to find the Tao or Taoism, because it's not always going to be just in some old book, right? And it's not in a book, really. I mean, the book points at it. It's not in a podcast. I point at it, but the Tao is all around. You just have to look, because it's already in what you walked past this morning, or what you heard on the radio, believe it or not. Or in what the dog did that made you laugh, or the thing growing out of the wall that wasn't there last month on the outside of that building that you walked past. So this weekend check-in, it's simple. Look for it. Look for the Tao. Not as some kind of a spiritual thing, just as a way of paying attention to the world that is demonstrating Taoist principles every single moment of every single day. Human beings that maybe didn't do it on purpose. Now, when you have a songwriter like Sting, who is very Eastern philosophy centric, when he writes, "When the world is running down, you make the best of what's still around," that's very Taoist. When the talking heads say, "You may ask yourself, how did I get here?" Very Taoist. "Should I stay or should I go?" Very Taoist. The Beatles, "Let It Be," the Rolling Stones, "I can't get no satisfaction." These are all Taoist lyrics, whether they meant for them to be or not. My point is, listen to music. You'll find Taoist things all over the place. Watch movies. Finding Nemo, right? Just keep swimming. Batman Begins. Why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves up. Right? The Maltese Falcon. That's what dreams are made of. Gone with the Wind. After all, tomorrow is another day. See, It's all around you. You just have to learn. And a practice of Taoism and a practice of being a Taoist is to see these things as they are occurring. I'll watch a movie and I'll go, Taoist. That's Taoist. Very Taoist. Taoist stuff. Like I do it in my head because it'd be super annoying if I did it out loud all the time. But you see what I'm saying? Like it's all, if you pay attention, being a Taoist is about paying attention after all. You see Taoism everywhere. Go outside. Look out the window. The weed coming through the crack in the pavement. The crow on the fence post, just sitting there, waiting, watching, completely unhurried. The dog doing zoomies, right? Or when a dog goes for a walk, they have no memory of yesterday's walk. And they have no plan of tomorrow's walk. They are just on their walk. Right? An old tree where you see the roots are lifting the pavement. And it's been going on daily for 30 years. And no one noticed. They never notice until they trip over it. They didn't notice the incremental growth every day. None of these things are trying. The tree is not trying to push up the pavement. The dog is not trying to enjoy its walk. The crow is not being patient on the fence post on purpose. None of them are performing the action of being themselves. None of them are managing their situation. They're simply doing what their nature requires in the conditions that are already present. Look around you. You will see it literally everywhere. I can look out this window behind me right now. I can look out there and find 5 examples of Taoism. That is the whole of the Tao Te Ching, demonstrated to you on your street on a regular day for free. Before Monday, find something from your own. Not from my list. If you want to watch Shawshank Redemption and he says, get busy living or get busy dying, that's Taoism, right? You want to watch that? Go ahead. You'll find 5 other Taoist lines in that movie. You're going to find stuff you see, stuff you hear, and if you pay attention, you're going to see stuff all the time in places you don't expect. Right? Write it down if you want. Pay attention. Notice. The practice of a Taoist is partly the reading and the sitting and the reflection, but it is also this: the habit of moving through the ordinary world and recognizing what has been there this whole time doing its thing. Lao Tzu was not describing something strange and rare. Taoism is not that. He was describing something. Taoism describes things that are so common that they have become invisible. The Taoist practice is making those things visible again. The crack in the pavement, pay attention, make it visible. The song on the radio, pay attention. The dog that has no idea that it's demonstrating chapter 8 and would not care if it did. Look for it this weekend. It won't be hard to find. It's everywhere. Follow the show so you don't miss the full episode on Tuesday. Thank you for following along on Patreon. It's patreon.com/The Modern Taoist. There is private guidance available. We have 3 slots that have opened up this week that other people have finished up their sessions. So we have 3 available openings this week. If you would like to do that, it's on the website, daoananda.org, daoananda.org or .com. Somebody asked me yesterday, what does Tao Ananda mean? It's 2 words. Tao, which you know, that means the way. So we've got some Eastern, we got some Chinese in there, right? Tao. And then we've got some Sanskrit, Ananda, which means bliss. So Tao Ananda is the path of bliss. And I appreciate you being here on this weekend check-in.
Thanks for joining this weekend check-in from the Modern Taoist with Kip Man. Like, follow, and subscribe on this platform for new episodes every Tuesday. And join the free Patreon community at patreon.com/themoderntaoist or visit us online at daoananda.com.